My name is Hannah Bell, and I'm going to be interviewing Will Jarrett for sports information position. Will, what experiences and skills make you a great candidate for this position?
So for experiences, I played sports my whole life, and then before I decided to pursue this career, I was actually going for coaching, and I was working in the Madison area at one of the top private schools, coaching basketball there. And then I decided to come back here, and I've also always been able to go with articulating myself when I can type. I've been good at social media. I had to learn a little bit of Photoshop when I got here, but ever since I've been here, I've all my skills for writing, being able to stat games. That was the skill I've developed while I've been here. Swimming, I know how to do swimming stats and everything, statistics for any sport I can do now. Then just being prepared for game day operations too is another trait I've developed while working here at Delta State.
Awesome. What has been your most meaningful work experience?
Okay, so like I said, most meaningful to me was when I was coaching basketball before I left to come back here. We won a championship in basketball, and I mean that was a path I still like because I was enjoying being with kids and watching them develop. But when I came here, just working at Delta State, it's exposed me to sports I probably never would have considered I enjoyed, and I've kind of developed liking the smaller sports such as swimming, softball. I don't mean smaller, but on a scale of recognition, just those are more enjoyable sports to me now than what they would have been.
Yeah, for sure. What do you look for in an employer?
Okay. So what I would look for in an employee is somebody who is going to be willing to accept criticism and know that it's not always going to be perfect every situation for every operation that we do in this business. Somebody who can be a team player.
Well, I'm going to cut you off for just a second. It's not an employee, it's an employer, so your boss. What are you looking for out of your boss?
No.
That's okay.
So somebody that's going to be just willing to help me develop and not just try to force them down. Sometimes you get bosses who just degrade all their employees. I'm looking for somebody who's going to be family oriented, always trying to help people reach their goals, and then just always trying to help people advance no matter what it is in their life.
Yeah. Describe a major workplace problem you've encountered and how you handled it.
Okay. The biggest problem I've encountered working here was we were spread thin with workers for a basketball game, and it just seemed avalanche. One problem here, one problem there. The printers weren't working. We couldn't get the internet to work. The stat program was not working. So my boss was away at baseball, so I had to call him, and he kind of helped me talk through some of the aspects, but I lost service to him. And then I was kind of on my own, but from being able to work all these other situations, I knew how to fix most of the problems. And then when the other boss got there, me and him were able to work together and make sure everything was running properly for the basketball game.
Yeah. Is that something y'all run into regularly, like losing service and stuff like that?
Sometimes you can. It's just really because YGM's so old, you really have no idea what's going to happen. A lot of the times, the printers would go out when we were trying to print the stats off for the coaches to get, and sometimes I personally had to go run over there and try to fix it and give them to John and whoever needed the stats when it was going on.
What are your career goals and how do you plan to achieve them?
So my biggest career goal is to be an athletic director, either be a high school or college. The way I plan to pursue that is work in sports information for however long it takes. And I just want to learn every aspect of every sport, how they're ran, how they're operated. I just want to be able to go into one of the coach's offices, all right, what do you need? How can I help? And this is how we're going to achieve all our problems, and this is how we're going to benefit and be a successful program throughout as long as we're here, and just I just want everything to be properly run and make sure everybody's in a happy environment situation while there.
Yeah, so you say athletic director. Do you want to be an athletic director like K through 12 or like high school only or college, or you're happy like doing anywhere?
College or high school would definitely like be my goal, but I mean, kind of like that's my path, but I'm also kind of letting it just take its own path to see how my career just ends up.
Yeah, that sounds good. Well, thanks, Will. I appreciate it.